balance scale, divine righteous judgment. Not be the black man time. Fuck if you trust this, you gonna feel the positive vibe. Oh, we gon' bust quick. How do you filthy as lies? Young black people need to learn who you are and understand why you're light skin, brown and dark. And always know where the sun get the heat to stay hot. Stand firm in your square and you never will stop. Rock out with your cock out and never drop out. You be the masters of subconscious ultra builder, no doubt. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no.
You know what I'm saying?
Is we back in the building. Peace to everybody. Peace to all the positive people, man. That's in the universe, man. We got it going, baby. Listen, man, if you can hear us, loud and clear.
Let us know.
If you checking in on the stream, man, if you just getting here, man, drop something in the comments. Let us know you with us. Let us know you can hear us. If not, we about to keep it going, man. We back on live and direct for the God and Earth Hour podcast, man.
God and Earth Hour.
We got some great guys in the building. Me myself, man, if you've never been on our show before, my name is Minister Freedom Allah, man. I'm one of the guys here from D Mecca, man. I got a few other of the great guys from the CIPHER here, man. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. But if you can hear us, man, let us know. We was having some sound issues when we started the stream a few minutes ago. We just cracking it off. It's time from the comments. It's looking like we coming in clear, man. So peace to everybody, man. Peace to the world. Peace to all those, man, that's interested in the knowledge and the culture of the 5%ers, man. You came to the right place, and you in for a positive and powerful build tonight, man. So welcome. First up, man, I want to bring the co-host up, man. God, I know you want to add it on. Peace to the God.
Yeah, I just want to say peace.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I just want to say peace to everybody. You know, I be the God that everybody knows I see. I want to say peace to everybody. Peace to all the gods. Peace to all the earths and all the positive people in the universe. You know, welcome back for another edition right here. We about to give it to you live, hot off the tracks like we do. You know, get ready for another live show. You know, happy Friday to everybody.
Peace. Peace. And last but certainly not least, man, I got the great God, my man, Law Dominant in the building, man.
Peace
Come
to
on,
the God.
You want to introduce yourself?
Peace to the God.
You know, Law Dominant Savior checking in here in D Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Love a Law representative. You know what I'm saying? This is my new home, D Mecca. We out here getting it in with the gods, man, the greatest gods on the planet. You know what I mean? And we just here to get it in and build today, man, and give y'all a real perspective on how the nation of gods and earth go. I'd like to say peace to the nation of gods and earth and all the beautiful babies, because the babies are the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Happy Friday, Ramadan Mubarak, and all that good stuff to all the civilized people in the universe.
Peace.
God.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Wonderful, man. Thank you, God. It's great to have you, man. Peace to the God. It's always definitely an add-on, man, to have the gods and the earths in the building, man. And y'all know we like to keep some powerful gods up in here, man. We like to keep gods in general, gods from different places, from different mindsets, from different backgrounds. And God, you definitely, in my opinion, you definitely one of those gods, man. In my opinion, God, that I've had the opportunity to walk with, man. That you know, live not only live out the culture, man, but take the knowledge itself, man, and build on it and add on to it and teach your family, God. So what I want to do, man, first off, I want to give you the stage, give you the opportunity to, you know, I know you already introduced yourself, but I do want to, you know, throw a couple questions at you, God. You know, how would you say, not only just how you came into the knowledge, but what has the knowledge itself done for you, God? You know what I'm saying? Because we hear, this is a platform I feel like is dedicated, man, to helping those. Go ahead, I see what you about to say.
Well, no, I just, you know, I just felt like, you know, before the God go there, you know, I just think the God, you know what I'm saying, needs a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, like, you got to give us more of the introduction, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Into the history, you know what I'm saying, of the God, you know, Allah Dominant.
Right.
You know,
definitely.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just like you're a great God, and I just think, you know what I'm saying? I know some of the history, and, you know, I think that the history is interesting, you know what I'm saying? You know, you've been a lot of places, you know what I'm saying? Had a lot of influence in a lot of different places and a lot of different ciphers, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's some particular history, I mean, based on episodes that we done had.
Right, absolutely.
That's how, you know what, you know, the God would be good to speak on this, or the God would be good to speak on this, because I know there's certain ciphers in certain places that you have been a part of.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That we can, you know, shed some light on some different histories or whatever. But however, God, I don't want to go out on the introduction. God, I want you to, what I'm saying, give it up. Give us a brief rundown of the origins of your history in this.
Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles, born and raised, and I got the knowledge in 1994 in January. It was amazing. At the time, I was everybody was talking about the Super Bowl and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and I was sitting in my house, all my family was, getting ready for the football and all that, and I was like, you know what, I was fresh out of YA Youth Authority, and that's juvenile prison in California. It's for the juveniles. Is really with the business. You got to really do a real crime to get there.
Or like a maximum security type of youth facility.
Yeah, it's the worst youth facility in the world. You know what I mean? If you can make it out of there, you did something.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it ain't nothing like getting knowledge of yourself. So basically, January 1994, I walked from 58th and West Boulevard from my house down to Leimert Park, which is on Vernon and Crenshaw. And I remember walking and I had a red Fez, and I didn't really want to walk down Crenshaw with it on. So I had a Nike bag. I put it in my bag, and I had my Morris Chronicles, and I went to Leimert Park. And in Leimert Park, we got like the African drummers, the Hebrew Israelites, the Muslims, you got the Moors, you got all these different type of cultural people, and then you got, you got the hood niggas there, This park right here is a real monumental park in Los Angeles, Leimert Park. We call it Home of the Gods. It's Mecca in L.A. On the west side, the Gods, we started in Love of Law, Los Angeles in 1988. And like I said, I got the knowledge in 1994, so I ended up going to Leimert Park, and I seen about 20, 25 people in a circle, and I kept seeing them go back and forth. Go in, my name is such and such, I see the day's mathematics, and it was the Wisdom Born Day on this particular weekend. And I remember that now because everybody kept going through Musa. And so I was like, damn, I'm gonna step in here and say what I want to say. And it was amazing to me because I knew in any kind of so-called religious platform, you couldn't just step in nowhere and say nothing. But I felt like I could because I ain't seen no kufis and jalabiyas and all that type of stuff. I recognized off the rip that this wasn't the regular type of religious people. You know what I'm saying? And so I stepped in, and I gave my name and stuff like that. And I started talking about Musa and going through the Quran. And a guy by the name of Gumar, he just stopped me and was like, yo, black man, we ain't teaching that up in here. That's religion. And so he said, let me talk to you to the side. So anyway, I stepped to the side, and him and a brother by the name of Just Life. And I told him, I said, man, look, check this out. Whatever book y'all study, just let me get that. Let me get that book y'all got. And the guy told me, God, we don't give out books. You got to walk and talk with God. And, I'm really thinking in my mind at the time, I ain't going to judge him, but from the type of struggle I came from, I'm thinking in my mind, this guy's a square, and he shouldn't be talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying? But the other guy by the name of Just Life, he was tall, knowledge C, had glasses, real smooth dress. And he told me, I could see it in you, black man, The black man is God, and you got to walk and talk with us to get this knowledge. And he gave me his math and told me that he'd be in Leimert Park all the time and come check him out. So I went back the next week, and everybody was out there except for them. You feel me? And I was hot too. And so that week, one of my homeboys, he called me and he was like, his cousin from Compton was going to the studio on Sunset and Vine in Hollywood. And I was like, damn, bro, I want to go because, I just wanted to just get out. I'm fresh out of YA. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get out and just go see what's going on in the city. You know what I mean? And he telling me the Eazy-E and Bone Thugs and Harmony and all these cats be up there. So I'm like, nigga, I want to go up there just to see what's up. You know what I mean? So we get up in there, and it's this cat by the name of Bilal and a cat by the name of Supreme. He was from Frisco, and it was another guy in the wheelchair from Inglewood. So I went in there. They had big stacks and stacks of lessons, and my man was like reading and threw it in the corner. I was like, yo, bro. I said, yo, bro, what's that right there? And he was like, this the book of life. I was like, it's the book of life. And he was like, yeah, I'm God, the black man God. And he hit me. You know, just on some 85 shit like, yo, these niggas in the park. Oh, I'm on him. So I was like, bro, that book right there, can I copy that? And he was like, man, who you in here with? So I told him who I was in there with, and my bro was in there doing business with him. They knew him real good. So he's like, bro, you could take the book, but you got to bring it back today. So it was this copy spot on Figueroa back then, downtown. And I went down there, and the book was this thick. It had lessons, earth lessons. It had all kind of lessons up in there, you feel me? So I went back, and no, but anyway, let me tell you what happened. So we going Kinko's, and I got my two homeboys with me, and when we don't know how to work the machine, so I tell the white girl here, take the lessons, I'll just pay you to do it, and they'll copy it. So her and some old white dude was in there, he got to reading through it, and he came over, he's like, man, this what you into? So, immediately I'm on, I'm like, look at this, homie. The feds is on it just for copying and shit, nigga. That's what I'm telling my homeboy, like, nigga, the black man God for real, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga, this shit'll get you killed, nigga. This the real, nigga. This that real beef, nigga. I want that. I don't want that fake shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, we take the lessons back. Now I'm feeling like I'm somebody, boy. I'm going to work every day. I'm working for the Black Carpenters Association.
You took the guy his copy back, right?
Oh, no, I took his copy. I went back to the studio. I gave him their copies.
Yeah.
And we left, and the whole time the homie was like, you got a look on your face. I was like, bro, this is what I've been waiting on all my life. Homie, like, I knew it. You know what I'm saying?
Peace,
like,
God.
I knew it all my life. You feel me?
Peace to the God.
So what happened was, you know how it is, you a baby. I'm looking through all these lessons, and I'm just like, man, this is too much. But I'm seeing earth lessons. I'm just reading through it. I don't know nothing about, learning it from this and that. So now I got it in my little Nike bag, and I called the Morris brothers and told them, man, look, man, the black man God, bro. I ain't gonna be able to come to more of the meetings, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I remember the brothers like, oh, we need all our books back. I said, y'all can come get them. I got a book of life. You know what I'm saying?
Peace, God.
And what really attracted me to it is I knew I could be myself. I could wear my LA hat, my New York hat. I could wear my Dickies. I could wear my T-shirt and learn the knowledge of myself. I ain't had to put on no robe and try to act holy and none of that.
Right.
And the knowledge really made me more holy than nigga in the robe because I grew up around Muslims. I seen how unholy niggas live. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep that religion going. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, just in regards to that, so I got these lessons for like 2 months now. Now I go back to the rally and I see Just Life again. And I tell him like, yo, I went to the studio, I got this book of life. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, that's garbage. And right there, he started teaching me supreme mathematics and what the numbers meant. And when I got home, I went and took all the mathematic papers out. And in these lessons, I had 1, knowledge. It had Allah's face on it. 2, wisdom. Had a woman. Had a big old 3 on it. And these it was like real big with the lessons on the bottom of them, right?
Yeah.
So I took all of them all the way up. And in them lessons with them pictures, it wasn't no build or destroy. But it was a born with that. And so I kept going through it. I was like, damn, well, the build or destroy number ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So finally, I started building with him. And he started teaching me the alphabet. And he taught me the 1 through 10. And when I was in the 1 through 10, one day, one of my partners had called me and was like, we got a love eye. You know what I'm saying, with some of the gods or whatnot out in Pomona. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to meet the gods. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up getting out there. I didn't meet the gods, but we got approached with that situation by one of the brothers. And I'm gonna show you how perfect things work. Like, so we ended up getting down out there. I didn't know where to go. We running through some projects in Pomona. And some just told me it was a door open, like at an apartment. And I told my bro, let's run up in there. And we ran up in there. And like I really didn't want to draw my guy you on him, nothing like that. But I was just like, bro, just let me sit here. Like the police coming. It's ugly. You know what I'm saying? They was all sitting around looking. And they was all just scared. And it was crazy. Like after like 2.5 hours, my man was like, yo, my mother coming home. You know, this and that, this, that, and the third. So this kind of chubby cat come in with some glasses on, and they all like, they whispering like, peace God. These niggas got us hostage up in here. And I was like, God? I was like, I'm God. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, it was a brother by the name of Crown Prince. And he asked me, he said, if you God, you ain't gonna be scared to walk with me. I was like, man, the police out there. And he told me that he was gonna go out there and see if the CIPHER was out there for me. And they had left, and me and him walked and talked, and I had went through the 1 through 10 with him. And he had told me that he had got knowledge of the murder. And that was the first time he had heard that black man was God, you know what I'm saying? And we became friends. And then I started going out of town and whatnot, going to a Lost Garden, going to Milwaukee, going to Cream City. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to A-Son from Cream City.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me stop you, God.
Yeah.
One. Leimert Park.
Leimert Park in the 60s was a fag park. And basically the 60s and the 40s and the Muslims ran the fags out the park. And it became a black park. And there was a little spot across the street from the park called Chris Burgers, like in a little island. You know what I'm saying? And then it became the cultural spot of Los Angeles. It's actually the center of the West Side. You know what I'm saying? They actually brought a train through there and closed down the park. So now the rallies in LA is at Ladera Park now, which is on Slauson and Ladera Park Lane, which is right a block from La Brea.
So Leimert Park would be where the first rallies.
Leimert Park is where the first rallies and the firstborn come from, that whole area.
So what's the history of that? That in regards to who started the rallies in the parliaments or whatever.
Well, the knowledge go like this.
I was always interested.
I know.
That's what I'm asking.
Born in Law got knowledge around bill equality. My King. And I never met Dominique, but I know Dominique was there.
I know the guy.
Yeah. And so basically, My King grew up in Medina and came to LA. And he had knowledge already. He had some bits of knowledge. And so they was just going out kind of like campaigning about the black man being God from 86 to 88. And then an old guy by the name of Lord Jamil and I know Knowledge God started giving them knowledge on how to have rallies.
Mm-hmm.
So in Build or Destroy, that's when the rallies got started.
Okay.
At this time, I was still in youth authority.
Okay.
You know
And then from that transition, you guys spoke about Allah's Garden. Now, they're in the Allah's Garden. Okay. Let me backpedal a little bit, because not and like I said, God, I'm a lover of history.
That's right.
I don't care where it comes from.
That's right.
History is interesting to me, especially when I know the individuals involved or I have an understanding of the situation. So therefore, in regards to we was talking earlier today about the 313-213 connection.
Correct.
Personally, with you, myself, I want to ask your connection with that. You got a connection with the 313.
Absolutely.
So expound on that a little bit.
Oh, it's a big connection.
Because I know that I had told the young guy when I had met the young guy we was building, he was letting me know that he was one of your fruit, and I was saying that well the guy got a history with D Mecca, what I'm saying, in regards, and I was speaking on Crown Prince. I think the guy had ended up calling you that night or whatever. But speak on that a little bit.
Well, really, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with you, 1,120 for a second. My history with D Mecca It started with Crown Prince, so far as the knowledge.
Right.
But when I first met the God, I didn't know he was from D-Mecca. How about that?
Did you met him in Love and Law?
I met him in Love and Law. I didn't know he was from D-Mecca.
Right.
As time went on, I'm gonna tell you how I found out he was from D-Mecca, which is gonna blow your mind. I end up my first day in the Lodge Garden.
So that I like that because that's a good segue into the history with the Lost Garden.
I know where he going to.
Right.
All I was thinking about was Master Reed.
All this was.
Hold on. Let me go through it though. Let me give it to y'all. Okay, so basically, when I came to the garden, the first person I met in Atlanta was Master Reed's son. Back then he was Reed Y's son.
Peace to the God.
You know, he wasn't Master Reed yet.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And
Master Reed.
Chris Webber was paying for him to go to school. And so I ended up meeting Master Reed on the campus. He seen me. I had on a blue LA Dodger, blue LA hat, blue Dickies, blue Chucks on. And I was out there pushing equality, but I couldn't talk like that because my voice was hoarse because I had been yelling and stuff in the studio the night before making music or whatever. The first night we got there, I went straight in the studio as soon as I got to Atlanta. So we was in there doing music all night and smoking weed and all that. So I had lost my voice. And he walked up on me. No, he seen my earth. She had a head wrap on. And he walked up on me. He's like, "Is you God?" I said, "Yeah, I'm God." And he's like, "What's your name?" I said, "My name Power Allah." Because, you know, that was the name I chose for myself when I first got knowledge. And he said, "What's the day of mathematics?" And it was a born day. And I told my earth, I said, "Go." I just pointed at her. I didn't even say nothing. I was like, you know what I'm saying? And she gave me the day's mathematics, and he was just like super impressed. And so he asked me about knowledge sound. At the time, I didn't know what that meant. I was like, I don't know what that means. And he asked me about 120. I told him no. And he asked me what degree I was in. I told him I was in the culture degree of the 1 through 14. Now, when
the humble beginnings.
Yeah, these the humble beginnings, right? So when the God got the building with me, we just got the building by LA, and he was like, "It's a guy from D-Mecca that's in LA." And at the time, I can't. It's a shame I can't remember what Crown Prince's name was, but his name wasn't Crown Prince back then. It was something else. He told me what his name was back then, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I know him." I was like, "He from Pomona CIPHER." Like,
yeah, the guy had a name.
It might have been Rule CIPHER, Rule Righteous or something.
Some square. It was something with a
Rule
square.
Yeah, Square Righteous Born or something.
Well, I think it's dope. All I was thinking, God, just in adding on, with that, is that you know, it's something, God, how the knowledge has gone and connected in so many different places, and was yet able to still play in full circle. You know what I mean? I think, and like that's the importance of like where you see these people teaching and people spreading out and people taking the knowledge and it's just a testament to the power of it, that it ain't just in Mecca, that it went from Mecca to over here to over there to, you know, all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
So let me give it to you. So the whole thing with Crown Prince was, what I always gave him the credit for with me is that when I met him, I was in the understanding degree of the 1 through 14, but you know, as our relationship grew, when I told him about the lessons I had, he just basically was like, you know, you grown, you a man already. You know, you give me them lessons, I'll give you a real set of 120. And that's basically what he did. He gave me a real set of 120. And later on, a guy by the name of Victorious Allah, my main man, gave me a set of the Love Allah lessons, which was from Prince Allah, firstborn in Mecca.
Peace, God.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was my tie to D-Mecca. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good tie-in, man. But I just remember when we was young guys, Reese used to always be like, you know, God, you need to come to live in D-Mecca, come to D-Mecca, man, because we rough and tough out there, you know, because he seen how I was getting down. I said, oh, yeah, I got to get out there.
Okay, so now with that, you know, I'm just thinking about some other shit.
No, I got a question. I got a question for the guy.
Okay, well, you know, last one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because this is the segue.
Yeah.
So, I know that the nation got a vibrant history in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
a Lost Garden.
That's
As
right.
it was called at one time. Now they refer to it as what is it?
A lot of true land.
A Lost True Land.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and and peace and love. You know what I'm saying? All the flowers to all the guys out that way. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that
Who said Crown Prince name was Square Cipher Born?
Square Cypher.
Square Cipher Born.
Peace to
Word
Dr.
is
Bahu,
bond.
my
Peace,
man,
God.
man. You know what I'm saying? Granddaddy of D Mecca, man. Let's get
No
it.
doubt, no doubt.
But go ahead, God. I ain't mean to break it down.
So that out there in a lost garden, a lost true land, on the college campuses, the guys was really doing their thing. The guys was really, you know what I'm saying, popular out there, you know. I remember, you know, right when I got knowledge, right around the time I was getting knowledge, I know that, you know, on those campuses, Howard, you know, Morehouse and all that, you know, the guys had a presence, you know. And I know that, you know, yourself and Reson and a lot of the guys was around there doing that thing or whatever. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just interested to know some of that history, you know, because I know that you was around at that time, you know.
Yeah, I was around.
Well, and one thing I wanted, because I don't even say want to ask, but what I will say is,
And you was from
You
there,
know.
and you was down there at that time.
what
I
I
think.
will say is that, you know, my man, and I see the God on Instagram, my man Atomic took me through that history. You know what I'm saying, about where the name of Lost True Land came from and where a Lost Garden came from. You know, I know you was probably around for a lot of that.
Right, that's
A
what I'm
lot of that
saying.
history.
All that history.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean but that would be a good build to get Tommy tell the story well. But you know what I'm saying? From
Yeah.
the way the God was coming, he was kind of saying that the Lost True Land was really more the name that the gods really came with. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I strove to
Well,
make sure
well,
that
let
we
me- let me-
acknowledge
let
and
me
observe
intervene
all
with
of the
you.
names
Go ahead,
because
go
it's
ahead.
just the history of it all.
Right, let me add on.
You understand?
Let me add on with you. Okay, first of all, I mean, just to get a real history, the name of Lost Garden came from somebody from Now Y. And when I came there, I met Atomic after I met Reson. And so basically what it was is, you know, me being a territorialist, you know, coming from LA, we all about territory, you know what I mean? So when I got there, I was meeting a lot of guys from New York and D-Mecca and New Jersey and all that, all the college kids, but I wanted to get with some guys that was from the garden right there from Atlanta. And I ended up meeting Atomic and a brother by the name of Divine Great Creator. And I told him, I said, listen, this is what we gonna do. Reson had 120 longer than all of us. We all got 120 right now. We gonna start the rallies right here wherever y'all say start the rallies at. So we ended up starting the rallies on Route the Abernathy on the west side. I forgot the name of the park, man, my memory bad. But yeah, we started the rallies there like Born God. You know, in the Born Equality, Born God. And basically it was like, you know, I seen, like that was my first time in the nation seeing like, okay, we got a cause right here. You know what I'm saying? I just remember reading the Quran that it says that Allah and his angels gonna fight with the fake believers before they even get to the devil. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, I knew, you know, True Islam and what's the other brother name that wrote the books?
Wakil.
Wakil. I knew them, and I was cool with them. But once Reson told me the Muslim God thing was out, I was like, well, let's go get them then. You know, so we started running up in their rallies, you know, making the business. And one day we caught him on the campus. Master Ree fired on one by the name of Islam. He was from Medina, you know. So we started taking the flags and stuff. And you know, it just once I seen it was like that, it was all over. Like when I seen that, you know, in the name of Allah, we can flex muscle on anybody, even these fake God bodies. I said, oh, yeah, we gotta get them up out of here. So from there, they was like, it was good to be separated from them because allegedly they had got accused for robbing a lot of banks, and they was trying to accuse the 5%ers. And really, they was all a bunch of Muslims called the God Squad out of a temple in Atlanta. And they all got kicked out of the temple because they was under investigation. You know what I mean?
Which is, you know.
I mean, they all beat the case, but I'm just saying, they still get me separated from it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, that might be another story, but
I mean, it ain't about all that, but I'm saying, you know, I'm just saying, this thing is real. Y'all, it's about the history in Atlanta, where this is what was going on. Like, I mean, what we gonna talk about? A, B, C, a lot of B, C, you know what I'm just saying? I'm just keeping it real, like everybody know what it is, you know. I mean, just even me putting my face on here, what they don't say. They don't tell them what they might say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, God, you know, the real history. I'm just saying, just going through real history, it was like basically, it was a tug of war in between, you know, some young brothers and just older brothers, man. The same thing that's going on today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say, God, you know, I think. You know what we see is in all spaces you're gonna always have a little bit of smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're striving to establish righteousness,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Well, what I'm saying is, you know, for all the young guys getting knowledge, for all the young earths and all that, don't think because people wear our name and wear our flag, they really want us. You know, all of us, we really walked and talked with God and walked through this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I learned from the guys. Old man I got from the Harlem Six, I slept on his floor sometimes, slept on his couch just to get this history and stuff like that. Now a lot from Medina, you know what I'm saying? Ran with him and all his sons, you know, I've been all over Medina now. Why? You know what I'm saying? Now Jerusalem, I've been everywhere with his knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just like, you know, even the Lodge Garden right now, you know.
anything you'll share, but like you said, a lot of them Jews you got with them. Anything you will share with some of these young brothers and young sisters out there looking to get the knowledge?
Yeah, get it for you. You know what I'm saying? And when you get it for you, you're going to make it work for yourself. You know, I've seen a lot of brothers, you know, this knowledge is like gangbang. You know, some people just hear it and think it sounds good and run with it, you know. But I remember when I was a young guy and I had just got 120 and I went to Mecca and got my flag. And the old guy was like, man, you ain't had this for 10 years, you know, you ain't official yet. And I'm talking about, man, I was hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he said, God, if you ain't held us for knowledge side for years, that means you can't stand on the foundation. That's all back to one. So it's like, I get this to the young guys. You know, I seen a lot of brothers come in. You know, I was even, you know, certain brothers, you know, I was, especially in college brothers, man, they was coming in knowledge in 120 in 30 days. I was like, good God almighty. But they came fast as they learned it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't nothing. This is baby food.
Blaze of fire, end up in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, I'm saying this baby food, man. You know what I'm saying? It's baby food, and you gotta eat it with
that. What you say? I see.
No, I was just saying a lot of brothers like that when they get it so quick, you know, it's like they start off in a blaze of fire and end up in a puff of smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Individuals, you know, I know an individual got 120 in 30 days, and you know, shit, we hadn't seen him since.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
he was so fascinated with the accolades that he had received from knowledge, and it's so quick that he thought that he was somebody and had did something, and he was gone, and now he's still 85, wearing earrings, eating pork chops.
That's
you know?
crazy. D Mecca took me out my earrings. I love this city. You know what I'm saying? I was all about the jewelry and the earrings and all that.
When you say that, what you mean?
Oh, when I came to D Mecca the first time I came here, it was crazy because I went to his son. He was like, "Oh, the guys is coming over." I said, "Oh yeah, let's get with it." And the guys came over. We all went through 120. And you know God a lot. God a lot. He's crazy as hell, right? So God a lot, like. All right, God, we went through 120. All y'all done talked about the God, about these big ass earrings he got on. Who gonna say something? I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, earrings, what? You know what I'm saying? And I remember Dr. Bahu was like, no, we don't carry feminine attributes in no form. I took them off right there.
Peace to the God.
I ain't never wore earrings since.
Peace to the God.
That was like 18 years ago.
That was a jewel.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What?
And even I thought about it, I said, damn, I was like 31 years old before I stopped wearing earrings. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, when you're 85, bro, you still thawing out, man. You know, you're 32. You got to heat up, you still thawing out, man. There be a lot of things that you think be right and exact, but it don't be. You know, that's what I was just basically saying. I ain't really just going all that history. I was just saying, you know, a lot of us, if we could change a lot of that stuff back then, we would have.
What?
You know, like I know now being God is all about resolve. It ain't about telling somebody else what to do. It's about showing them.
Well, God, that's one reason why I wanted to ask you what I was asking you and going to that history, because I know that, you know what I'm saying, you you passionate in that regards, and that you actually was a part of that history, and that particular part of history was a pivotal part in your growth and development.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, it was a part of everybody's growth and development. Everybody who left about it, they book writers, got businesses and all that.
Mm.
So everybody who came about it, they're doing real good out the garden, as far as I'm concerned.
Word.
Peace, God.
You know what I'm
Peace to
saying? I
God.
mean, that's the positive side of it.
So God, real quick, man, not to cut your build, cut we going. I do want to take a I don't want to say quick break, but we like to go into the music. So we got some tracks to drop tonight. You know what I'm saying? I want to show some love to the gods, right? I got a few God tracks to drop, so I think that's gonna be real dope and real live. So first up, of course, we got your son that's doing some hot things in music.
GMA,
We got that's right. Well, I'm gonna let you introduce what you can do. I'll let you bring the God's track up, and I'm gonna bring both of us up on the screen. Then I got one more God's track, and then we got a couple clips tonight, man. So we want to get some feedback. Let us know what y'all think about the music. We not only are we here to introduce the world and help introduce people and connect people with the culture, the 5%, man, and our way of life, and various gods from different places, man, and their stories and their history and they walks of life. We want to introduce you to our music. We want to introduce you to other channels. We want to introduce you to content, to history, to God's building, man. So first up, we're going to go into the music, man, because we got a lot of great guys that's making great music, that's making tracks, that's doing hot things. So first off, we want to go into that. Damn. We want to go into that. Let me get it up real quick. So I got GMA. We got the God, peace to the God.
Get money almighty, man.
Yeah, hold on. Gotta get money almighty. God, I'm gonna let you I'm gonna let you introduce the God's track. Make sure y'all follow my man. Make sure y'all go check the young God out.
Oh yeah, GMA 5800 underscore.
Yeah.
You know me, GMA underscore
I'm gonna put
5800.
the whole.
Get money almighty.
Make sure I put the YouTube on there so y'all can get at him. And I'm gonna drop the link in the comments. So God, if you wanna anything you wanna, I know you was just sitting there building about the God. Come on, camera. Peace, God. There you go. What
Peace,
you was
God.
saying? Yeah,
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
saying GMA underscore 5800. Instagram.
Word.
It's a young God, get money almighty. He out there on his mission.
Peace to the
Shout
God.
out to him. He in LA at the house getting it in.
Word.
What he do.
Word. Peace to the God. So. Man, it got we got a comment. They said, "Man, play a Jenna Real track."
Yeah. Man, Jenna Real dead. Man, you know what I mean? Peace to God. You know what I mean?
All right. Okay, so we gonna get us that GM. We gonna rock the GMA.
Hiatus.
We gonna rock the GMA, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about GMA,
Yeah,
my baby,
Babies are the greatest,
in the
man.
comments, man. Peace.
Folks on the block on the daily. Me and my bros, yeah, going crazy. She like the way how I whip a Mercedes, but she wanna have my baby. I got some killer shoes like the Navy. I been born, these niggas call me Katie. And I told her life crazy. And I told her life crazy. 9 of my niggas ain't scared to catch a body. Wake up every day, it's a high me. My killer on the run and play, come and find me. Water on my neck like tsunami. My whole hood look like zombies. Cops always late to the crime scene. Hit a nigga, I ain't have a choice. You can hear the pain in my voice. You can hear the pain in my voice. Hit a nigga, I ain't have a choice. You can hear the pain in my voice. I'm folks on the block on the daily. Me and my bros, yeah, going crazy. She like the way how I whip a Mercedes, but she wanna have my baby. I got some killer shoes like the Navy. I been born, these niggas call me Katie. And I told her life crazy.
Yo, tú tienes papita aquí, ¿qué es lo que? Aquí hay papita, aquí hay candy, ¿qué es lo que hay aquí? Que yo quiero de todo. Quiero todo, ¿qué es lo que?
I mean, respectfully, bro, this is Black Bodega. I don't know what you just
¿Qué
said.
es lo que tú dices, money? Yo soy más negro que tú.
My man's
Claro
want
que
some
tú
chips,
dices.
man. You talking my man's want some chips.
Yeah, yeah.
He needed chips.
Sí, sí, sí. Tú supiste.
My mind wants some
Tú
chips.
supiste.
Yo,
Oh,
listen,
y a mí no me
y'all know
regaña,
I
a mí
came-
me va una pecosa.
All right,
Man, I want some chips, man.
I like Frederico.
You know what I'm saying? We
Excuse me.
every time you come here, you know what
You
I'm
talking
saying?
the fuck out, nigga.
Yo,
Nigga.
yo,
Tú
Prince.
supiste. Right.
Okay,
Right.
man.
Y dame un bacon egg and cheese con cachú. Un bacon egg and cheese con cachú.
Okay, kill.
Now what happened?
Chips,
What's up?
Mama getting the chips over there? Why you laughing and joking, nigga? That's the op sister. She been following us all day, acting like a fan. So get that money ready, Chris Tucker, and keep telling them jokes. Hoping you be in the next Friday, nigga.
Sí.
This is what you could do. Take you and little baby Joker and put him on a mission. And tell me how it goes.
Oh,
I'm
understood.
Yeah.
Una misión, mission. Okay. I'm gonna come back with the vatos con machete, nigga. We gonna come back. Right.
All right.
Come back with some
All right.
English. See y'all niggas
All right,
later.
bet. Tell Huck I'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.
I'm going to the top.
GMAs in there, they got mad money. I think they're doing a deal tonight.
Peace. Definitely a dope one. Nice track. Peace to the God. Some good flame from y'all. The young God GMA. Peace to the God. Y'all showing some love. Let us know what y'all thinking in the comments, man. Let us know what y'all think about the God. Next up, man. I'm gonna make sure I'm putting we got the link to the video. Link to that video, man, in the description box. You can check that one out. Make sure y'all follow the God, man. Make sure y'all follow them, and just support that movement in general, man. I think the God is making some nice music. Definitely got some hot traction, and can use your support, man. So if you want to want the full link to that video, make sure you check not only the comments but the description. We got the God in there. Let's go. Make sure I get that in there. And then I got one more track, and then we're gonna go into some clips for the night. Yeah, so let me get back over here. I see we still got the guys up in the building. So next up, man, I got Escrow 7, Love Hella Right.
That's bro.
Yeah, we checked out one of the guys. Yeah, that's the
name.
God.
I like that title.
What the God Supreme? This the God Supreme King. The God is out in Fort Wayne, out there in Indiana, man. And the God is adding on.
We get money
I
through
like
escrow.
the God.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Escrow.
Word is
You know
bond.
what I'm talking about?
Word is bond. You
We
ain't
get that
lying.
real estate.
No, I like that. So yo, yeah, I'm gonna drop the God's track, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about it, how y'all feeling it in the comments, and we'll keep the show rolling, man. Peace.
Peace.
Face of gods. You know.
Try to love right through hell, but that shit fail. Sitting back and thinking if I really knew you well. Love right through hell, but that shit fail. Now why you had to break my heart and go and kiss and tell? Love right through hell, but that shit fail. My father told me, man, that's bullshit and not dwell. Love right through hell, but that shit fail. We can't talk, man, I love when it really stale. I'm sitting there tripping, trying to put this in my song. My breath said write it down, but I'ma right my damn wrongs. But now I'm wondering, was you with me all alone? But ain't no damn savage with this king at the throne. Heart feeling numb, so you know my mind's strong. Now until that shit heal, I'ma put it in every song now. Wise with them words, cause my sword be the tongue now. Now it's been born, man, I had to bring that gum out. Try to love right through hell, but that shit fail. Sitting back and thinking if I really knew you well. Love right through hell, but that shit fail. Now why you had to break my heart and go and kiss and tell? Love right through hell, but that shit fail. My father told me, man, that's bullshit and not dwell. Love right through hell, but that shit fail. We can't talk, man, I love when it really stale. I can't seem to remember. Had the time fly by so fast. It all ended in September. Told myself we ain't gon' last. Now I'm pacing back and forth. What I love left right at that door. Now when I look you in your eyes, that love for us shines no more. Try to love right through hell, but that shit fail.
man. So what y'all think about the God Escrow 7, man? Peace to the God. I like what the guy said on Instagram, man. Say the hook is fire, man. I agree with you. The guy got a nice little hook. He got a nice little hook working for him, man. Peace to the God. So both of those clips, man, both of those links to those clips is in the description, man, on YouTube. If y'all not already, man, make sure y'all following us on YouTube. Hold on. Make sure y'all following us on YouTube, man. You can get the full frame. I know if you over there watching us on IG, you only got the IG frame, the kind of the skinny frame. If you follow us on YouTube, you can get the whole experience. So make sure you tap in with us over there. The links to both videos is on YouTube. To the God. We got GMA, we got Almighty, and then we got Escrow 7. His track is in the YouTube link as well, man. So also before we get up out of here, we got 2 clips we want to rock. We definitely, like I said, not only is we here to create this powerful and insightful dialogue from real, true, and living 5%ers, man, about our history and our teachings and our culture. We also here to expose the world, man, to other channels and other information and other content and other people. And in essence, the greatness and the power of the teachings, man. So this is one clip that I always thought was dope. That I want to share that a lot of people may or may have not seen. When Mike Tyson and
970.
Mike Tyson and Carl Kana was talking about they experiencing the 5%ers. Yep. How they got knowledge.
$28.
I mean, I know a lot of people, may or may not heard that clip. You know what I mean? So I was gonna play that. That's a really dope one, man. I think.
I like that.
It's really something to, and then we can add on to it. You know what I mean? Any thoughts, any add-ons about that, and then we'll rock from there.
Ever existed with your bloodline?
With your DNA.
Who do I think he is? Or where I think he comes from?
Sure, yeah. Have you ever thought about that?
You know, when I grew up in Brooklyn, we got knowledge of self when I was like 11 years old.
That's right.
My name was Naquan Barshawn. God Allah.
Were you 5%er? I was a 5%er too.
5%er.
Yeah.
Prince Love.
That's your attribute.
Yeah.
His name.
So we had to study these lessons that tells you about the black man and our essence, supreme being.
Interesting.
And you couldn't come outside unless you knew your lessons.
Oh, you get fucked up.
Today's equality.
Yeah. And you had to explain equality.
Wow.
The origin of equality. Oh, that's fucking dope. Oh, you don't know that you fucked up, man.
Tell me. This is amazing.
So I remember the king is he who sits on the throne of power and rules wisely and justly. That's what king meant. And each date had a different mathematics, and you had to say what the date was and what it all being born to.
And that's in a circle, and everybody's saying it, and it's coming off the top of your, and it's not as short as he's explaining. It's long.
It's long, very long.
Talking long. He's there fucking probably for 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
30 minutes now. The next guy turn talk about his fucking
his
day
name
and his attribute and what it means and how it equates with today's mathematics. That's a mind-boggling shit.
Wow.
And you're a young kid. And
You're a young kid. You got to know it. You got to know it.
You know it.
You don't got. If that was your protect. If you're down with the 5%ers,
you can see 40 of them coming ahead of you.
You could be you protected.
Yeah.
You're protected in all different neighborhoods of Brooklyn. You're good. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we wanted was protection. We didn't want to get ripped off and robbed and be humiliated in front of our family or in front of our friends or our girlfriends. That's all people wanted in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I remember my mom used to find my lessons because my mother used to go to Baptist church, had me in Catholic school, and here I am with some 5% Nation of Islam paperwork. She used to take it and throw them away. She used to find the papers, throw the papers away. I used to get another copy of it. I had to study it. Yeah.
Because you knew that it would be beneficial for you.
Absolutely.
To be with them.
You better know that.
Man.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, peace to the God.
Peace to the God.
I like that one. Yeah, that definitely is a nice one. Definitely a nice one, man. Anything y'all want to add on about that? Just that clip in general.
I would say that right there, to me, it just shows you the reality and the impact of having the knowledge of self and having a grasp of these lessons and understanding how valuable they could actually be. Not even how valuable they are, but the potential that they hold for you. You understand? So, and I think that he's just an example, especially if you go back and just do the knowledge to, what he accomplished in the world of hip-hop and the clothing industry, and, he set certain standards.
Well, Dapper Dan's another one.
Yeah, and I mean, you know.
I'm saying he wasn't a 5%er, but he went to school and he talked about that in his interview.
No,
How the guys used to be on him trying to make him get the knowledge, but he had ended up getting his GED, scholarship, and everything.
Well, Carl Kanai is like, Carl Kanai is standing on the shoulders of Dapper Dan.
Yeah. I can see that.
You understand what I'm saying?
I can see that.
He's standing on the shoulders of Dapper Dan, because Dapper Dan was the origin of it. You know, Dapper Dan and you know, I can't. It was I think it was the T-shirt kings. You know, out in New York at the particular time, they had the graffiti on the T-shirts. You know, the Mickey Mouse and all that when it became real hot. And Mickey Mouse with the gold chains and the Gucci and all that on the T-shirts or whatever. That was right around the time where, you know, Dapper Dan was doing his thing real heavy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those were the origins. You know what I'm saying, of the clothing industry. But then after that, you know, you got the other individuals.
And God, I did have a question for us. When you say, do the gods partake in Ramadan? It's a question from somebody on YouTube.
Man, everybody know the gods don't partake in Ramadan.
Fair.
Of course we don't.
I partake in what I want to partake in. I'm doing Ramadan.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, that's the science of being God. You're a free individual to do what it is you want to do. You understand what I'm saying?
But it's not religious for me though.
Right. That's what I was going.
The point is we're not religious.
Right.
Yeah. No, we don't observe Ramadan, but anybody can observe Ramadan if they want. You gonna take it? How you gonna take it away from them?
Yeah. Well, I would say that I wouldn't say that it's not in the teachings of the 5%, but for a 5%er to say that, yo, this is something I want to partake in, I would say that that's not right. Exactly.
God, we fast.
Absolutely.
We teach fasting.
True indeed. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
But well, I know the God. I know you probably want to add on because, like you said, I know you. That's the science you definitely be into.
I mean, you know, fasting for me, I do it because I want to. I don't do it because.
Right. Peace, God.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying me personally. I never fast no other time, but I use this energy just basically. You know, it's probably 6 billion people fasting right now. So I say to myself, well, damn, I really do it for the starving folks in Africa and Belize and places like that. You got people that fast and then they don't even got no food after this fast. So, you know, that's what I'm on. You know. So it's like, it ain't really up for debate. I ain't trying to put it off on nobody. It's something I'm doing.
God, let me tell you something that I always admired that I saw in the world of Islam. As a religion. And this is something I admire totally, wholeheartedly, not to anybody. Imagine everybody all across the planet doing one thing all at the same time.
Yeah. True indeed.
Everybody moving out on one agenda, in one mind, at the same time. No matter what, we're doing it the same way, at the same time, in the same movements, everything. That's powerful.
It is.
It's a one mind involved in it too.
So, you know, and I don't care on what level it is. If individuals can do that, I admire that.
Word. Peace, God.
You understand what I'm saying? Just like I admire Jews on their financial literacy.
Damn right.
And how they can master a dollar. I admire Jews for that. Word is bond on everything.
I can see that. So, God, like, before we go too deep into it, I do got one more video clip, man. This was a really dope one, man. Y'all could look forward to seeing this one on Instagram because this one gonna be super live. So we're gonna make sure we get this one all clipped up, man. But I got the great Sabu, man. I got a clip of the great God.
That's right.
I gotta keep sharing. We gotta make sure that we sharing these positive videos, man, and this positive content. Because some people ain't gonna never get the chance to walk with the God. You know what I mean?
That's
so I think
be with Lord Jamil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met the God.
Yeah.
Come and stay.
So here you go, man. It's the great God. Let us know what you think, man. It's the first one. This the only clip that we're gonna drop tonight, man. It should be enough for you. Peace.
Together. The devil's job is to divide and conquer. His job is to separate. And he can get into your mind, into your culture, into your way of life, to be lackadaisical. Don't care about your brother. Don't care about your sister. Don't care about each other. Have no appreciation at all for what is right in this world and desire to be a corrupt, no good, evil, no good person. The devil has done their job and you have become their victim.
Peace, God.
Don't
Teach.
go for the okie dokie. Don't be a fool. You understand? We were made fools many years ago. We say that we have come to change. This is a brand new day. I look out here and God said the proof is in the pudding. The pudding is the best part. That's why when they say, when you get to the best part, you say, damn, it tastes good. Well, that's the pudding. This is the pudding. Sure, the pudding should be thick. I've seen it thick when it was thin. It will get like that again when we make it like that again.
Peace, God. Teach.
And hurts. I look out here, I see that black seed right there go black on. That's my black seed. Black as night and pretty to the sight. But the point is, if we don't have partners, if we don't have companions, if we don't have people that love to stick together, we is screwed. I'm telling you, the black man screwed. The black and the brown, come together all the time. You understand? That's what make our law. The understanding is the creed. That's the best part. That's able to look back and say, yeah, that's where I come from, like it or not. You understand? The foundation is what's happening. And today is wisdom, God, and that is born. And we got to make sure that we stay right and exact in this born thing. We got to make sure that we don't let nobody confuse us, dilute us, mix us, tamper with us. You got to love yourself. Love yourself for being here. Look at yourself and say, damn, at least I'm here. At least I'm about something. There's a lot of people out there ain't about nothing. And those are the ones that we got to
yeah, the guy was going in. I wanted to play the whole thing, but yeah, the guy was kicking it, man. So if you want to check the link to that video, man, make sure you follow us on YouTube. The whole link to the video is in there, man. And like I said before, not only is we here to have these conversations and have these dialogues, we also here to introduce you to the content of the guys, send you to the places where you can get this content, where you can get this knowledge, man, from our older brothers to the young brothers, and to all the brothers, man. So yeah, definitely. Any thoughts about that? Anything y'all want to add on about the God?
I always love to hear the God build up. The God always go in.
Beautiful brother.
Yeah, the God
go in and God.
I call him the resolver. He's Mr. Resolve. Him and Lord Jamel, they resolve things.
Yeah, and
Big Lord Jamel.
No doubt. And one thing I was gonna ask God is just, and just kind of one of the last questions in closing, man. Just as a God in today's society, man, where you think is the best place for us? What do you think those gods and those individuals with knowledge of self and those youth with knowledge of self, what do you think they need to be doing in today's time with all the things that you see going on and in the world around us? Where should we be position ourselves in, or where you position yourself?
I'm going to myself first before I go into
Peace, God.
I mean, I did everything Allah told me to do. Everything that God's told me to do, I did it, I had my babies at home, got an earth, got 8 sons and 2 daughters, got businesses, real estate. See, what I was talking about the guys is you gotta keep a intelligent mind where you constantly building. That's one thing I learned over my life. Like when I kept looking at the number 8, it just fascinated me because it's really build or destroy. There's no in between. You know what I'm saying? So everybody who getting this knowledge and everybody who want to take the time to acknowledge this knowledge, when you get into those supreme mathematics, don't understand that this is how you are able to measure wisely. You know what I'm saying? And look into it into building yourself. Don't try to think you're gonna get some magical powers and get to floating and all that. You want to float, go build some kind of new plane or something, because that type of mathematics is out there for you. When you look at our history as a people and everything we've contributed to the whole planet Earth and the universe and everything, we gave them everything, man. Even when I looked at that movie Hidden Figures and seen that those 30 black women that they called a black computer was the ones that built the mathematics for the rockets. And it's something, because when I was in school, they taught you that women are not good at arithmetic and that men were usually better and things of that nature. So, we're dealing with the original people, man. The mind is powerful, man. The black man, the black woman, the black child. And I'm speaking for the black, the brown, and the yellow. You know what I mean? You got to find yourself. Knowledge of self is supposed to help you find yourself. You know what I'm saying? And, without going into all the, other intricate things that could take place when you get knowledge, but you just got to find yourself. You know, if you don't find yourself, then you studying this from the wrong angle. You know, we ain't looking for no mystery God and no mystery woman. Y'all better look into yourselves and see what's right about yourself, and you know, you're gonna go through hell to get it right, but when you get right, stay right. You know, and destroy the devil's civilization in one day without falling victim to it. You know, and just righteously handle your business.
Peace to the God.
Peace to the God's nerves.
Oh God. I want to
saying in that I really found myself there. You know what I mean? And you know, I always sometimes just still refer to it as Allah's garden or Afghanistan, because when we had got with Afghanistan, yeah, that's Afghanistan was really the name that Atomic and had named it, and me, him, and Greg, Peace to the God, True and Living, and so me, him, and Reson, Great Creator, Supreme Understanding, and there was a few other brothers that was around, Lord Diligent. There was a couple other brothers that was around back then.
Peace to Lord Diligent.
And we all agreed that it was Afghanistan. And later on, like I said, later on, years later, the Allah True Land came. So it's a lot of times I forget about that. But what I do want to reiterate is that, when I was going back and forth between Love Allah and Allah's Garden, I remember one day Born Allah got on me. We was at the house in L.A. and he was like, God, what is a power seed? And, he was giving the signs of a knowledge seed and a wisdom seed, understanding seed, and the cultural soil, which was the devil. So he was like, what is a power seed? So I just, that stuck with me. And I remember I went back to the garden and I was telling the gods I was going to name myself Black God Supreme Allah. And God was like, God, you black, God, I feel you, but that name don't fit you. So it was me, Reson, Atomic, and Supreme Understanding Allah. And we was all riding. We had a shop with a guy by the name of Rashad God, and from Philly, and Lahif Allah from Philly. And it was called All in the Wrist. It was downtown 105 Lucky Street, in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, the Lost Land. It was downtown right across the street from the House of Blues. We had a real nice shop. It was real nice. We built it like Vidal Sassoon, black and white, all that real nice. And so basically, we was riding on our way to the shop, and these sons like, God, you a savior, God. You know, you've been a savior here to all of us. You know what I mean? And Atomic was like, your name Dominant, man. You know, you dominant. You the dominant one amongst us. And Supreme was like, yeah, God, you should be Lord Dominant. And I thought about it. And I just came back. I said, well, I'm Allah Dominant Savior because Allah's always first. Allah Dominant, one word. You know what I'm saying? And that really shaped and molded me right there. Name shaped and molded me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and it's really amazing because I always tell people like the gods name me. I ain't name myself. So if you got a problem with my name, you got to take it up with the gods.
Yeah, well, you know, one thing I say, one thing I always say about a name and the man's name, you know, is that a man make the name, but the name live longer than the man.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it's about the works that the man put in, you know what I'm saying, up under that name. It's gonna make that name live. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, God, you know, put in some great works. You know,
I see that clearly. I want to add on to that.
Peace.
I was telling one of the guys one day we was building, and I was like, bro, Allah Dominant was gonna be here even if I didn't fulfill this.
No doubt.
A lot of work gonna be done regards to whom or what.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? So even if you wasn't here, I see Allah was gonna be here.
If the mathematics could be put together for it to exist, the body's gonna come into existence to make it manifest.
It has to.
You know what I'm saying?
It has to.
That's the whole science behind, you know, why I tell individuals when they want to argue about Yaqub. And I take them to where they say, you know, Yaqub is not a man, but Yaqub is man himself.
That's right.
Meaning that way before it was a physical individual that walked the planet named Yakub, for example, if it was. The history of him was wrote before he walked the planet. So it was somebody that lived out that history, and somebody else, a wise man, saw that individual living out that history and said, yo, you Yakub.
That's right.
You living out that history. You understand what I'm saying?
The supplanter.
Exactly.
You know, I see that. That's like a long discussion. But I definitely see that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see that because, what a lot of people don't understand is that this knowledge that we got, even though Allah declared us, October 10, 1964, and we bear witness to ourselves and bear mind to being a nation, this been exists. Arm, leg, arm, head, been existing. You know what I'm saying? This thing.
No beginning, no ending.
Yeah, no beginning, no ending. So, what I do want to tell the young people is that I want to say this about Allah's 5%, the nation of gods and earths, is that this is a fine lineage of great men, women, and children who don't scrimmage with the truth. So, if you want to be a part of a great lineage that, known for building all your greatest hip-hop artists, greatest basketball players, all praise to the Sham God for the crossover. When you look into this, God, the gods have always been present. You know what I'm saying? And that's one great thing about this, man. That's why even when I went to Now Why, and I seen that the guys that started hip hop, when I took my son out there because I felt like, the Bronx to Boogie Down, took him out to Godville out there, he met the guys and got it in. And, he ran with Computer 75 out there. Big shout out to the homie from the Bronx. Peace to the guys and us earths out there, you know what I mean? And, we just got free transportation all throughout Mecca and Medina and all that. It was beautiful. But when I took him out there to learn hip-hop, when I seen the guys was really the fabric, the cloth, and with the jewelry, the fashion, and all of that, you know what I'm saying? It just, it really amazed me, you know what I'm saying, coming from the West Coast, because what I really admired about Now Why and D Mecca and all that, when I seen the brothers with the knowledge, they wasn't backpack boys. They wasn't like, even the ones that was in college, they was cut rough, they was cut hard, you know what I mean? Like I seen that knowledge really made them a man, like, they knew how to stand on their word, and, they wasn't no punks, and, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't out here talking some outrageous, fuck the government, they was pro-righteous and anti-establishment, and I said, this is something right here I can hold on to, because with this right here, you're gonna learn how to be a man, you're gonna be a man first before anything. That's why the first degree is who's the original man, you gotta be a man, a woman gotta be a woman, you know what I'm saying? And that's the classification in this here, and I want to share something that Allah taught, to the gods back in the day that I always felt was profound. The old God taught me was, he said, if you see a man with any feminine characteristics, you don't teach that man. You know what I mean? And I'm giving that out because in this day and time, this is something real relevant. You don't want to be a part of a scandal. You teach a man and then he in your line, you come out here, he a homosexual, There's something real, and we not here to disrespect nobody, but we on the pro-life side, you know what I'm saying? And for all you people that's in that world, what I do want you to realize is that nobody can look at you without thinking about your sexual get-down. This is the problem with this situation. This is why people who have, families and children and stuff like that, we look down on that, because we're supposed to. You just shouldn't be looking down on families. And so it's coming to a time where I'm seeing a lot of posts where people out that community, they're real anti-family, they're real anti-black men especially, and I just look at this whole movement as being another anti-black man movement. So, everybody out here, peace to all the civilized people, you know what I'm saying, peace to all my hood niggas and around the world, you know what I'm saying, because you're going to need some of it, you dig, and let's take it out.
I see anything you want to drop, man, in closing?
Oh, as usual, I want to say peace to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody is, living in life, love, and laughter, making sure that everything is upbeat, happy Friday, happy every day, you know what I'm saying? In the words of my God, self-I justice, happy every day.
Man, happy every day, I'm talking about self-I.
And make sure everybody living in peace, love and laughter.
Word.
We're going to do that to the best of our ability.
Peace.
Word, man. So y'all know how we get down. It's definitely the God and Earth Hour. We ain't here to be here forever, man. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely hit our hour mark, man. I would that y'all enjoyed it. I would that y'all enjoyed the episode, man, and got a lot out of the content, man. I know we went through a lot of history, a lot of little private stock, man, a lot of little jewels. I hope you got it, man. And if you ain't already, man, make sure you following us on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, man, so you can catch the next live. Make sure you with us on Tuesday, man, 10 p.m. We're gonna get this up in a day or so, man. Make sure if you want to get the audio on all platforms where podcasts are streaming, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, man, everywhere you can check it out. That's definitely gonna be available, as well as the replay on Facebook and YouTube, man. So with that, man, we're gonna leave y'all the same way